Hey everyone, welcome to my garden. Today is May 10th, 2015, and this will be the third garden update. First, we got my banana tree. It's about 6 foot tall at the top of the leaf. So, and then it's putting out little baby pups about a foot tall, maybe a little bit taller. And then I have a little honeydew melon that I'm going to plant over here with the lantana to see if it'll go and spread out and hopefully take over that area so I can get some little melons. And just got my little Christmas tree, some extra little plants. The big patch of determinate tomatoes is growing a lot. They say determinate. They're about 5 feet tall now, so I'm not too sure if that's true that they're determinate or not. So, but we got some beef steak ones on here. Yeah, we got some big ones. Those are the average size, about what most of them are. There are 2 big ones over here, about the size of a baseball each. Next I got my bed that I filled up with compost that I had in my pallet compost bin. And now I just have plants sitting in there that were extra that I just need to plant. Next we got some pallets, and back to the tomatoes. Okay, these are the 2 black cherry tomatoes for my experiment to see whether they do better in the shade or in full sun or on a pole or in a bush. And so far I've determined in the sun does better, but if you're growing them in the shade, then on a bush or on a pole they're about equal. For the bush, I mean, they're putting out some good size clusters. They put out a whole lot more clusters than on a pole, but the ones on the pole have bigger fruit. So it's kind of a trade-off right there. I got a watermelon back there. It's a Desert King. It's like a yellow watermelon. And I'm going to plant that back here so it can take over and so I can get some watermelon. Next I got the basil, those basils, some rosemary. My pineapple sage is going to flower, and then the sage and oregano, and that's all just mixed in. I have some, chives that are sprouting up right over there that I'm kind of excited about. Next we got the mint bed. It's starting to, fill out more, and hopefully it'll start filling in more in the middle. The grapes on the back are starting to twist around. This, I believe, is the purple variety. It's just, I just ran another string across there today so it can start moving across. That grape is not really doing anything. It's put out like 1 or 2 new leaves in the past 2 weeks, but that's about it. Next we got the jalapenos. They're growing a little bit, not really putting out much though. Next we got the strawberries. There's one ready to pick over there. The one in the back, right over there, is starting to put out a little runner. So hopefully that'll fill out this entire bed. It's 5 foot by 4 foot, so about 20 square feet. In the back I got the sunflowers. I believe those are a mix of shorter varieties and some 10 foot tall varieties, so that'll be pretty interesting. Next I got the banana peppers. These ones are putting out a couple little ones. See that there and over there, but they aren't flowering nearly as much as the other ones that I have that you'll see in a minute are. Next I got some marigolds that are just there to attract beneficials and repel nematodes and that kind of stuff. And I got the tomatoes that I grew from seed. They're pretty good. They're finally starting to produce. Let's see, where's one? They're starting to turn red right back in there. So those are only about the size of a dime though, so they're not really getting big. Okay, next over here This is where the pallet compost bin was, and where all those 3 pallets came from. I'm taking it apart because we had rats getting into it. So I'm gonna just build another bed there, I think. I might build a bench for like potting stuff up since I'm over here. Going to the greenhouse, there's nothing really going on. There's just some grass, some plants that are dead, and then this tomato, it's doing pretty good. It's starting to flower. I don't think it has any fruit that I can see, so hopefully that'll start fruiting. My little lemon tree, I'm just waiting for it to die. It's kind of, yeah, it's not growing well. It's never really grown well. I had it out in the winter once and it kind of died back, and then it's been dead ever since. So, okay, back over here we got the marigold, and then all these banana peppers all the way down there to the very end, and then the cucumbers. My Marketmore cucumbers are not producing any female flowers now, they're just producing male flowers. But my Armenian cucumbers have started to produce female flowers, so hopefully I'll start getting some more cucumbers. That big one that was over there, I picked and ate because it started cracking, and it's still good, but not as good as it could have been if I let it grow out all the way. These, my other tomatoes, I forgot what variety these are. They're beefsteak though, so like bigger. My big tomato patch. This, okay, I'll go to these 2 first. These are the black cherries that, for the experiment, see whether they do better in sun or shade. These are the ones that go in the shade, or not shade. These are the ones for the sun, and they are doing a whole lot better. They're putting out new clusters all over. This one actually outgrew the pole that it was on, the 6-foot pole, so I had to take it off and put a new pole in. That's now 10 foot tall. So, but these are starting to produce some. We got them all over here, and yeah. Okay, sorry, I just started pouring. Okay, where was I? Okay, the black cherries, they're putting out a whole ton. They're not really ripening up yet, but like this cluster down here is getting pretty big. That I've noticed if they're on a pole, the fruit are actually a whole lot bigger than on a bush. These were the bush ones. I don't think there's any little clusters on there. I don't know why they're just not producing at all. Those are my yellow pear that is growing out of the little fenced-in area, so I need to tighten the string to keep it back in between there. None of them are ripening yet. I've had a couple ripen, but like they're getting some nice sized ones, which is good. But not very many ripening yet. So, sorry. Back over here are the grape tomatoes over here that have taken off all over, and then the husk cherry tomato that's kind of just growing straight up. There have not been any ripe ones off of here yet. Then we got the one back there that I grew from seed that's going and taken over and is actually grown over there, I have found. Okay, back over here. Back behind there are the sun gold, or the 2 of them. And these have been getting about 5 ripening every day, and they're just flowering like crazy. Like, these ones back there are about 6 feet tall. Look over here, you got, shoot, I forgot, oh no, black creme, there you go. Black creme tomato, and you got, like, that's the biggest one there. It's pretty good size. And my celery's kind of getting chewed up. I'm waiting for it to go to seed and drop so it'll grow again next year. I got what's it called? Sweet watermelon. I forgot what variety. But, then back over here, I have more of the same variety. I just forgot what it is. So, that was the tour of my garden, and stay tuned for next week's update. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.